Are you the good one or the bad one?
Um, I would say they're both bad sometimes.
The
Oh my, did
bug
you hear
eyes.
that?
I did. The bug eyes are classic.
That was the fart. That's staying in.
Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host Brian.
Hello.
We are back, week 3, Fboy Island. So this week's a little bit different. We are going to combine the episodes. There was only 2 episodes this week, so we thought it would be appropriate. So this is going to be episodes 7 and 8 of season 2. Overall, I'll kind of combine my thoughts over it. I thought this was probably the tamest week of F Boy out of the first 3 weeks. I still obviously really enjoyed it. Brought back some really good classics again. Like I told you before, Truth or Burns, like my favorite thing, probably outside of next week's event, which we will kind of talk about at the end of the episode.
Next week's is
Um,
the best.
Oh, 100%. But we do this episode, these 2 episodes do set up our final 2 for each of the singles. We do get the final reveal of Peter, whether he is a good guy or an F boy. And then we get to kind of see them go on the final set of dates before setting up their final 2. So, Bri, what did you think 7 and 8?
I mean, I always love the show. I kind of agree with you. Like you kind of know who the final two are going to be. Like we kind of knew this past like after the last episode. We did find out that John, the guy who left, he's a nice guy. If we do
Way to
our
go,
math,
John.
so that means that you and I, we did well. We went what six? We did 60%.
Yeah, what was 15 for 25?
Yeah, so we're 16
Oh,
for
I'll
25.
take that all
Yeah, we'll
day.
take it all day.
Take that all day,
Yeah,
right, baby? We'll
yeah.
take that.
Baby is excited, trying to fart right now. But
Baby didn't fill her sheet out in
I,
time, so she didn't get to be in the competition.
yeah, but it was
So
good.
we're gonna
I
kind of
enjoyed
run
it.
down 7 and 8 in order here,
Yeah,
and then like I said, so Truth or Burn was the
great.
challenge for episode 7. Awesome. These guys, they all ate. I would just give answers, especially if you're not doing well in general, like just in the competition. Just give an answer.
Yeah, I said to my wife when she was watching it, but I think they would have made him eat anyways, even if they gave an answer that was correct.
Yeah, well, she
I think
said that.
Me even said that.
Well, yeah, and Mia said that, and we won't bury that either. The top of that episode, Peter's an F boy. We knew that. I mean, we didn't know that, but like we knew that. Like you're gonna tell me that, dude? He brought like 6 beanies with him.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. I don't know. I like that style on him though.
I know, yeah, but I'm saying like nice guys aren't bringing 6 beanies to film
Like at the beach.
at the beach. Yeah,
That's the
no,
thing
screw
that
Peter,
Jarrett.
dude. Peter's the worst.
Yeah, remember
Pete.
Jarrett? Jarrett was wearing sweaters last year too. Like it's just like, why are they wearing the stuff they wear? It's hot.
Also, speaking of the old people, Casey's boring now that he's like a nice guy. He doesn't
I hate
do
it.
anything.
He's a
It's kind
loser.
of funny because they all still hate him and call him out publicly, but he's like, I don't even like. I'm just here. Like
Right.
he's been boring.
Right. And just because he says he's a nice guy, I'm still not buying it. I'm hoping he kind of gets killed in the
Oh, he's
mansplain.
gonna get destroyed in the forum, dude.
Can't wait.
Oh my.
Yeah, because yeah, I mean, I
Well,
guess
they
Peter
all
can't
are.
come
There
back.
are no really decent dudes left.
I mean Benedict.
Oh, I like Benedict. You're
I
right.
like him too.
Tom's a total weirdo.
Dude, Tom's one of the weirdest dudes I've ever like
Tom
watched.
might turn out to be a serial killer.
Yeah, like he would be. You know that show You?
Yeah,
He would be.
the journal, dude.
Yeah,
The journal.
I was looking through this last night.
I mean, literally, Tom's journal was like the thing. They were so interested. And man, he like it wasn't a journal really though. Like he was writing like a narration for like a love story. Like it wasn't like went to the gym today, then I went and picked up groceries, then my girlfriend was mean to me, and then I had to go to the coward's corner. Like there's nothing like that. It's
right.
like poems. What's up with all the poems and songs we've had on these shows recently?
And that's. I think it's BS. That's like an F boy move. I mean, somebody even said that like he's like a closet F boy. I don't remember who it was, but
Well, I mean, most of them. I mean,
if
they
you're
kind
on
of
this
all
show,
are.
you can't really truly be a nice guy. You're looking for something.
Don't tell me you're just going on for an experience. Like, look, I don't think it makes you a bad person for
Right.
going on. We're not saying the converse of that, but like, there inherently is something you're trying to get out of it. And don't tell me you're going there to find love. I mean,
Right.
I will say this right to any of the contestants. It's like, but come on, guys, you weren't going for love. You think you were really meet your wife? You're gonna show your kids season 2 of F Boy Island when they're in like 8th grade? I don't buy it.
Maybe. in this maybe in this
I don't
next
buy it.
generation.
Well, no, they'll show them the TikTok.
Daddy was on HBO Max.
That is on HBO Max. Um, let's see. So, like I said, we have the date. We have some dates that are all burner dates. They were all like the spy dates, like Tamaris and Asante, and he like snitches out everybody. Then you had
Drew had a funny painting.
oh, the painting was
Yeah.
classic.
I
The
like
first
Asante.
one.
I like
Yeah, I
Asante.
like Asante, but he just didn't make a connection
Yeah.
with them. But he still got to go as far as you could go. I mean, still gets to hang out there for the final week.
Yeah.
So the hell. Um, Nick and Luis, same situation. She wasn't interested in him, but she
Mhm.
was just trying to get info. But Mia did take Peter with him. They played Truth or Drink, and she's like super into him. I mean, I'd be pretty shocked if she doesn't pick Peter, right?
She really likes Danny. I mean, that's the one I
I
don't.
like Danny. I'd
Yeah,
rather
I
have
mean,
picked Danny.
I didn't remember. I didn't like him in the beginning. He's growing on me.
I'd rather have
Growing
picked
on me.
Danny
Baby likes
100%
Danny.
over
She's
Peter.
smiling about when we talk about Danny.
Peter Park.
Danny.
Yeah, no, I ain't digging on him. Yeah, I wrote the only other thing before the elimination for episode 7 that was classic was the Consent Coyote.
Yeah,
The
those
Consent
skits are
Coyote
great,
is
man.
is might be thumbnail worthy.
It's going to be tough this week with two combined two episodes. It's
Yeah, it is. It is. But the Consent Coyote, I have holes. Do you want to try to F me? Was Nikki's line.
right. She's on
Ask
fire this season.
ask if you could have sex with me.
Yeah, just say hello.
Just say hello. The elimination. Mia took out Braden. No surprise there after he found out he was an
He
F boy.
he was the like the loser of this episode. I think he doesn't know how to
They
talk to
dogged him a
girls.
lot. Well, he was the only one that went to Coward's Corner.
Right, and just like his conversation with Mia, he sounds like an idiot.
Well, he is kind of
Yeah,
maybe. I will not judge until I speak to someone myself.
right. That's a good point. That's true. Editing.
Luis. Oh God, I'll go to Luis. We'll do Tamaris first. She got rid of Jabreen. Yeah, not a bad dude, really.
Yeah,
Just
didn't really seem enough of him.
no, he didn't get him at all. He kind of said that. He's like, I didn't get to really talk. Um, so this is my I hate this. So like my notes are like sacrosanct people. I love my notes. And I had to cross out notes, and I hate crossing out notes. So my notes say Luis eliminates Mercedes. 4 exclamation points, then an arrow. Says you go, girl, with 3 arrows. That's how the episode ends. Flip the page. Fboy Island, season 2, episode 8. Bad call on keeping Mercedes. Bad with 4 exclamation points and 4 capital D's.
Yeah.
Brian, what did your notes say?
Mine says dang, like after the fact, like dang, like dang. Like
Dang.
my next one is just like she's. I mean, I've kind of been talking crap on her all season. I thought it was. I don't get why she still likes him.
We're not even trying to
Everyone likes him.
stereotype, but she is like literally running down the same road as the blonde chick from
Yeah,
last
that's
year.
what I've been saying. She reminds me of I don't remember her name, Sarah or something. I don't
The
remember.
one that was with
Yeah.
yeah. This is where Tom's journal was, so we've already laughed about that. The main thing really is the 3-on-1 dates, which again, this is what I was a little, I guess, upset about. Is I felt like episode 7 was filler. I felt like we did not need to see 3-on-1 dates when we obviously knew that there was one guy at each of those things that was easily out.
Yeah.
And look, I don't blame them for having the final 2 set. I'm glad that they know by then, but I think the edit could do a little better, maybe early on in the season, and not just totally basically exclusively give 2 guys each. Like we've known for, I guess probably midway through the 2nd episode last week, probably.
Yeah, I agree.
Once Casey showed up, we're like, okay, we know who everyone's ending up with.
Yeah.
This
is how the show is, though. I mean, Mercedes said like a couple episodes, like they already know who they lost.
He said it episode 1, and I was like, he's right. And
right.
That's inherently what's going to end up happening. I would hope next season, though. I mean, we still have another episode next week. Don't bring anybody back.
I agree. Completely agree.
Do not bring anybody back. That I think that burned and killed the flow of this season intensely. Is when Peter was fine.
Yeah, I agree.
From the big, but Casey Garrett, that not ruined, but that totally halted the momentum of the season.
Only Garrett because of Casey. If Garrett was just the king of Limbro, that's fine with me.
Garrett would have been funny, you're right, and never leave Limbro.
I hope he comes back to this mansplain. Like he's the leader of these
Maybe like Casey ends up
elements.
being an F boy on the finale, and then he comes running in after he takes the
Yeah,
money and they party and they run off together.
very possible.
That could happen. Um, so yeah, the final two for each of the women, Tamaris would be Casey and Creepy Tom. Luis is Mercedes and Benedict.
Mm,
And then we have Mia with Peter and uh,
Danny,
Danny. Yep.
Davy's favorite.
Yeah, Danny's our favorite. We're not Peter fans, not super Casey fans, definitely not Tom fans.
I'm
We
not.
like Benedict and we like Danny.
Yeah. Tom, I mean, just every episode, it's just like he ages like milk. Just
Yeah, he's not doing well. He needs to get off the island.
yeah,
AKA, they're definitely filming in like Laguna Beach or Manhattan Beach in California. There's houses like right next door
right.
to me.
Yep.
Could you imagine seeing them filming in your backyard? They got to be so annoyed.
That or like, what is this structure of Limbro on my beach?
They definitely just built Limbro on they're on like Laguna Beach and they just built it on somebody's
Yeah,
private beach who they know is away like in
right, exactly.
Ibiza for the month because they're
What
super
is
loaded.
structure won't be here long.
God, I want to know what HBO pays to rent that house now. I gotta know. They probably rent it for like 8 days, like Airbnb style, and they get in
Right,
and out.
right.
So we're looking forward for the finale. I am really interested to see if someone still tries to pull the F boyness on them. Like I think Mercedes is the big kind of favorite in the clubhouse for that, but she's also a little bit onto him. So I have no idea how next
I
week's gonna
know. Yeah,
end.
I'm super excited for next week.
But overall, we appreciate everyone in the community pages who have been liking and sharing our posts. I've really been enjoying the F Boy Island specific ones. So big shout out to you guys. Please make sure you're liking and subscribing to the page because we are covering everything and anything reality TV going on. It's been a great reality TV summer. So over on ABC, doing Bachelorette and Claim to Fame. On MTV, we're doing Buckhead Shore. Peacock, we just finished The Real Housewives. But obviously here we are covering Fboy Island. We'll cover it through the finale. And then what else do we have going on, Brian? Oh, we are also watching, as far as HBO Max, we're watching The Rehearsal with Nathan Fielder. So plenty of good things. And there's a new reality show premiering on USA next week, Bry. Are you the snake or something like
Yeah,
Snake in the Grass or some BS like that? I think there are people from like Survivor and
yeah. I
stuff
think I
on
saw
it.
Yule on it.
So that's probably something we'll end up
Check
venturing
it out.
our eyes into. Look out for our first Love Island review too this weekend. We're going to review weeks 1 and 2 cumulatively, and then going forward after that, you'll get a weekly review. We'd love to do daily,
Just
just a
tough,
lot to
man.
handle. So maybe look out for Brian and myself to maybe just throw out some thoughts on TikTok and our Instagram pages when we watch them. Uh,
Yeah.
check out mine, Brian's, while he's Kevin's Instagram, and the Reality Guys Instagram page is growing, and we do a lot of interaction on there. But for myself, Brian, and the baby, thank you. Peace.